recording, okay? Good morning, everyone. And today I would like to show you how to use the HYCYmodel application, Windows application I made. And surely I need to prepare some manual for it, but sorry, I couldn't make it yet. So now, on my desktop PC, today I would like to show you how to use the HYCYmodel itself. Okay, so wait a moment. Sound はまあいいや。now sharing my desktop and yes, today to run the application anyway. Yes, this is the first. And I would like to introduce the input-output data file second. And if you have time, please see some HYCYmodel structure and parameters explanation. Yes, here, okay. So HYCYmodel itself running, and now we have the HYCYmodel version 21 execute file. So this is execute file, and you know that you can download this zip file HYCYmodel or V20 or so. Yes, in this file, yes, we have some execute file, and this is the program itself. Okay, not it. Anyway, today start the HYCYmodel first. Sorry. sorry. Seminar section. Yes, HYCYmodel. Yes, double click one. And you can see the open file here and many boxes. And yes, sure, this is handmade, so it's very complicated. But yes, let's start. File is the opening data file. Yes, you can use this. Yes, any file. Yes, 60 minutes. Now this can use for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, and 1 hour, 60 minutes. But I only use this as the 60 minutes data file. So yes, surely we can use this 30 minutes version, but the 60 minutes is good. Yes. And here, sorry, desktop, たくちゃん、そうちゃん。あれ、待って。PC デスクト。ここら辺あれだな、いかんな。ちゃんと準備しとくよな。まあ、ごめんな。はい。And now I prepare the 1 hour data set and up. And then this could say that the data number and rainfall summation, runoff summation for the observation 1. And anyway, you can calculate the HYCYmodel with this button. Yes, good. Not yet. あれ待って。Okay. Yes, finished. Sorry. And you can see some simple output data with this button. Okay. Quick view of the calculation here, and you can change the this one, for example, like this read row. 嘘。まあ、そういうことも、ちょっと待ってね。yes. Upper limit, normal 10, read row. Something wrong with this, but this is normal graph. For example, 5. Read row and log file. Something wrong with this. And blue one is observation data, and red one is a calculate data. And yes, it's a little bit different, but pretty good. But the original parameters are set for the weathered granite watershed, that is Fukushima Suzuki data at the weathered granite Kiryu watershed. For these parameters are set default, and this observation data was get acquired at the Aichi ensuring, you know, that is also wizard granite. So the first data set is good. Yes, surely good. Okay. And these are the parameters of the HYCYmodel tanks or some channel network. And these are the evapotranspiration data. And this part is a newer one, that is the Komatsu-Inokoshi model. And if you choose the original one, then they use this overflow tank for the interception loss. And this is the transpiration of the monthly changes. For example, this shows the average is 35 millimeter per month, and the fluctuation is plus 30 millimeter and minus 30 millimeter. So that means the minimum is 5 millimeter and the maximum is 65 monthly transpiration. And this is a difference of the monthly. 5 means February is the lowest, and August is highest, means 5. So that. And here we can see another button, and this auto repeat is a little bit interesting one. That means the 5 relative error check and budget error once, and these error check 3 times. So yes, this is wrong. So for example, if you choose one, so summation of 5 and 1 means 6, and 5 times relative error check and 1 time budget error check and once. So 6 and 6, and then it will be done. Surely some, yes, Carol finished here. Then you know that the parameters are a little bit changed. So the calculation is a little bit not so bad, but a little bit changed like this. So this is auto repeat. So this button do some small difference of each, checking the small difference of each parameters. For example, this application doing the 5% plus or minus, checking the 5% for each parameters. So now this parameters is changing from the first time is 808 and now 1000 some kind, and this 6 repeatance shows that this KB parameter should be higher. So every parameters were checking with difference of the 5% match or 5% less, and the most effective parameter change is now KB, and this shows the changing the KB. And yes, check again. Then next next 6 times. And this checkbox shows the use to check the parameters change of these parameters. So if we would like to, we do not want to change these parameters. So C and J are constant with this value like this. And now another six time, and yes. So some base flow is higher, but you can see the total calculated runoff is this one, but the observed runoff is 700. So 180 millimeter is higher the runoff. So then we can check that there's some deeper infiltration into the mountain, so the runoff calculated higher and observed is lower. So this is a kind of the water budget change. Sorry. For example, we can use the HYCYmodel model that is a number, it's the stem per hectare and the 3 years 20. Yes, again, check. So then we can use just only this. Put down. No, not it. Wait a moment. This data is 1 year, so we need some time. Wait. Yes. To use this parameter, this is a original one, so we have to reset and calculate with these parameters. Then wait. Not wait. Yes, okay. Yes, but we changed the KB parameters, but the base value is a little bit higher. So yes, so deeper infiltration. Yes, so 20%, for example, 20% base flow will be separated into the deeper flow. So 80% of the base flow will be calculated or the output data. Yes, calculate this data set now. When it's finished, maybe this should be show. Oh, okay. And now it's finished. So they are just the runoff parameter, runoff amount is just the same as the observed one. I calculated it just the same, but a little bit lower to the quick flow and still higher at the base flow. So then we can again auto repeat the parameter check. So this application can check the parameters, suitable parameters for this time. Yes, 6 and 6. And this part showing some relative check or this is budget error related. So sorry, I'm not sure. I forgot. But yes, this show that the some reduction reduced of the relative error. Yes. Here it shows a good accordance with the calculator observed now. And for error check with the real one, real relative relative means the difference of the runoff amount and the runoff observed one and calculated one with real value. But log value means this parameter takes the length of the log file. So if we put the check by log, means this error would be emphasized, but real one means the emphasize the budget error of the real graph. And you can see the normal graph and log graph, but now it doesn't work well. So for example, we can check the log relative error like this, auto repeat 6 times. How was it? Waiting. You can see how long we have to wait. 6 and 6. Carol stop. Carol finish. Indicator. Not yet. Already? Yes. What? Yet just runoff amount observed and the calculation is the same, and the calculation is not now, but but parameter is changing now. KB and PB. This is a parameter for the base flow, and this calculation is now changing the parameters of the base flow like this. Okay, so it gradually matches to the observed and calculated one. Yes, this is just how to use one, and you know that this is the Komatsu parameters, And this is the original interception loss model, and this is the transpiration parameters, and these are the deeper infiltration. And you can see the two type of the deeper infiltration, but surely this should be the constant infiltration. And I always use this, and this deeper infiltration by ratio, and the ratio is this. And I think this is better. And this is just separating the base flow amount from the channel network to the deeper infiltration at the 20% and 80% like this in values. So I think this value, this one is very simple and interesting. Okay, now this is how to use anyway run the parameter here. Yes, but sure you can. Surely you want save the data set here, so you can save the parameters to file, and for example, .hcp is the file, so test ozone. Yes, and again you can start the application, and you can this is the original parameters, and the open parameters files. Yes, test.hcp, and the data was set for the saved parameters. This is just the usage instant manual, not manual. That's showing how to use the HYCYmodel application. Yes. Okay, the next input output data files. Okay, so I summarize the data set list here. 編集のため。はいはいはい。はいはいはいはい。So first, the input file should be like this, and this shows the year, month, day, hour, yes, hourly file, rainfall millimeter, and observed runoff millimeter, and they are separated with space. So this is Delphi or Pascal culture that the data was separated with space. So the Delphi or Pascal can read the data easily with the separated data like this. And output file is, you can see these parameters. Yes, you can see the, this is the inputted file. I made one, and calculate. When the calculus finishes, the cal file is automatically saved. This is yes, just that time. And in this file, you can see the with some editor file HTML. And yes, this is the output file. These are some. This line shows the explanation of each data and the comma separated. So you can change the file name. For example, CSV. You can see this is from Excel. And this is the input to the file I was used. And you can see this one, year, year, month, day, hour, rainfall, observed runoff. Yes, to 1 year. And now we change the output file as CSV1. Then you can see the, wait a moment. Yes, like this. Year, month, day, observe the rain, Q, cow. So that is the explanation. It's like this. Output file, the first line, I showed the explanation, and there the meaning is like this. And and this is a CSV file. And we have another file, some with data is no. This one. I have once already calculated something with this. Yes, this is a CSV calculated file, and this is just the file with the Q of the Q and of the Q calculated. It's like this, and there are some data. Yes, QB base, QB deep. Yeah, this is better. Observed rainfall, observed runoff, and calculated runoff, and the calculated runoff, and we can see the calculated base flow and the deeper flow and the transpiration or something. And yes, here it's some data, and we can we can see the storage, watershed storage, all storage data millimeter is this value, and this all are separated into the four storage, or something like the shallow or deeper and quick flow one, or the channel system. And this total is the storage all, STR all, is the total watershed storage at millimeter. And in this application, no, Excel file, I checked the STR, or this is the calculated outputted STR storage all, and these ports those components of the storage. And here you can see that this is a T2 value, and these are the copy paste of the STR. And here you can see that this one is the previous storage plus rainfall. Yes, can this? Oh, not much. Wait, yeah. Okay. Yes. Plus one is the rainfall, and minus calculated discharge, calculated transpiration. But if we put the deeper version, we have to minus the Q deep too. But in this case, I didn't choose the deeper infiltration. So the this is the calculated T line is the calculated all, and the storage check was checked with the calculated discharge and evapotranspiration, not by the storage calculation. So then this one is the storage check, and this is the storage calculated. And this shows the completely same value. So these calculation application show the good accordance with the budget, water budget, by the numerically simulation, not the actual water budget, but this shows the numerically okay for the water budget. So this graph shows the numerically okay for the calculation. Okay, all right. Okay, so どれだ? So now it's a deeper zone of the HYCY model. So I will show with this one. And this one is the parameters of the output one. Storage all means the storage 3, 4, slope, river. Just like this is some storage tank. And this is the total HYCY model structure with deeper one. outflow, deeper outflow is the Wakahara-san's additional. So we can check this one. Wait a moment. Firefox. 遅いね。Too late. Yes. So, 若らる。なんか遅いな。まあいいや。若原ランビル。これ。So you can check this HP hydrological process one and 若原白木。鈴木先生。Yes, 鈴木先生。Get. And this paper includes some explanation of the HYCY model. So you can, Rambier, yes, topsoil depth distribution here. And can you see? これ大きくならないの？まあいいや。CL, TL, just the adjacent watershed and compare with this HYCY model without flow. Yeah. This graph is, I showed you that every time I show you that this graph is from the Wakahara-san's. And this is interception loss model, original one, and these are parameters of the HYCY model. And this parameter determination of HYCY model, good. And some explanation of the parameters, okay. Results. Yes. The basin yes, here you can see some explanation of the HYCY model detailed by the Wakahara-san. So please check this one. You can search this with the words of the Wakahara, Rambiru. Yes, okay. So just so see the Wakahara-san's paper is better, but yes, we can see the total structure of the HYCY model here. So gross rainfall is separated into the channel network and the slope, forested slope, forested hill slope system, yes, and C and 1 minus C. And this is the interception loss model overflow tank. And the straight tree check the effective rainfall. Effective means the effective for the quick flow. So this determines the quick flow by the slope system, and there together be added with the channel network. This is a quick flow, and the effective rainfall is determined here. And the straight tree, you know that this shows sometimes minus and plus. And the minus means drier and drier. So this tank should be filled first when it dries. So, you can see this one. Straight tree, yes, first time minus, or plus means the, so you showed this is rainfall. Wait a moment. In it, okay. Rainfall here, and the straight streets here, and the first this is a little bit minus with the evapotranspiration. And first this was filled with the 0, and this value determines the effective rainfall. So after rainfall, if rainfall continues, the straight tree become larger and larger, and that means the separation to the effective rainfall is bigger and bigger. So that is a function of the straight tree. And the straight tree divided into the quick flow one, and the Qin means the base flow tank storage flow. And this tank has the storage function tank and S equal KQP. So these K and P are the parameter of the HYCY model. I quit the HYCY model. Yes, it's okay. So they had the parameters, and the deeper flow is just the dividing this base flow, calculate base flow. So at that time, previously I separated 20% this one and 80% this one, and there gathered with the quick roll and the calcu all were calculated. So output file, we can see the calcu base and the calcu all, and we can easily calculate the quick roll, direct run roll by calcu all minus calcu base is this one quick roll, but not shown on the output file of the quick roll. And for the evapotranspiration, we have the three component parts of the evapotranspiration, and on the output file, you can see the cal ET or evapotranspiration all, and interception loss, and transpiration. Transpiration is determined with the months data only on this. With this HYCYmodel model, it's very simple. So in Japan, January is the lowest, August is the highest, just the sine curve is a transpiration, very simple estimation. And this is a little bit lower, but the calculation from the river, very small value. So this is the structure of the HYCYmodel model. Yes. これじゃねえな。あ、こっちか。So now today I show you anyway running the application for first, and the parameter explanation of the input and the output file with the third one is the parameter check of the HYCYmodel model. So yes, surely we need manual, but this is the very simple manual by YouTube. Okay, thank you very much. 消せない。どこだあれどこでこれかはい、孫ついててすみませんが、まだ消せないじゃん。どうやって消すのこれ。録画してないとか、あれ消せないな。どうやって消す共有を停止して、ここか。はい、おしまいです。